What is going on, my ninjas? It's Shinobi here, and I got another video for you. A lot of guys and girls from the ninja army have been asking me, tell us what your daily routine is right now in Missa Pandaria. We want to know. We want to know what you do. Well, I'm going to show you a little rundown here. The first thing I do is you just saw a second ago, I made a scroll of wisdom. That is a daily material that you can make that is very, very important with inscription. You also get a new glyph when you do this, and I got glyph of Crow Feast. So I was looking it up to see what it did, if it was any good. Maybe I'll make some of them today, maybe I won't. So we are in the new Pandara area. From what I know, there's no auction house in this area except for the engineering little guy over here. If you have engineering, it can even be 1 out of 600 engineering. You can still use this little guy, so you don't have to go back and forth to Stormwind or anything like that. A little tip for you, you can see on the engineering thing. See, that's all I have right there. So I have the 600 inscription right now, and I'm doing my daily routine on how I like to make gold. It takes about 20 minutes or so to do this whole process. It's not very hard, it's pretty easy, and I'm going to run through pretty much what I do. So what we're doing is making the Darkmoon cards. Right now, this week is the Darkmoon Fair week, so you can go and turn in all your cards and get a nice trinket. Some of the trinkets are really, really nice, and they're selling like hotcakes, and so are the Starlight inks as well, which are required to make these Dark Moon cards of Miss. Now you're going to get a random Dark Moon card if you're not familiar with this, and I want you to keep in mind that in the future, I'd say there's about 2 weeks out of the whole month that this is a viable thing to do to make some good gold, because the week before Dark Moon Fair and the week of Dark Moon Fair, usually people are going to be making these things and wanting to buy these so they can get a nice trinket, especially in the beginning of this expansion. Here are some of the herbs that I like to buy. What I do is I buy a bunch of herbs and then I mill them all, and that's pretty much the best strategy I can tell you. You got green tea leaf, rain poppy, silkweed, desecrated herb, and snow lily. Do not pay more than 80 gold per stack for these. I can even get lucky sometimes to pay as little as 40 gold per stack. Just cycle through and look for the cheapest one possible. And I think I get a little mixture of them here as well. Now you are going to need 10 Starlight inks. Now you get those from getting I believe they're called Misty pigments, and you need 2 Misty pigments to actually make 1 Starlight ink. Now it's kind of a chance thing, it's kind of a luck thing, but what I like to do is I always buy 20 stacks. Every day I buy 20 stacks. Maybe I check a trade chat or something, or maybe I just buy it off the auction house. Get 20 stacks, and I've never failed once to get enough for the Starlight inks, because you need 10 inks, so you need 20 of the pigments. So just going through right now and buying everything here. Now I will let you know the cards, they do sell pretty well depending on which ones you get. If you get the Oxen, which is the tank trinket cards, they are not very good. They can go as low as 100, 200 gold to sell those, and that's not very good profit at all considering you're spending, you can see here, 64, can barely see that, 64 gold a stack here for the green tea leaf that I'm buying, and you can see that it's actually, it would make no sense to buy all this and then try and flip it and try and get a card. So it is possible. It's not a guarantee that you're going to make a good amount of gold, but 9 times out of 10 you will. That's just how I've seen it up till now. I think I've got an Oxen card 1 time. The rest of the times I usually get some pretty good cards. And some of the Oxen cards do actually sell for pretty decent. So it's only a couple of them that don't sell too well. So yeah, I'm going through, looking through the Rain Poppy, seeing which ones to go through. I will speed up some of this process here when I'm, milling everything and all that good stuff, just to kind of make it go by a little bit quicker for you. And I got some more announcements as well, and at the end of the video I'm going to tell you just how much gold I make from doing all this. I think I spend about just over 1700 gold buying the herbs itself. Now if you're an herbalist, you can just go around and find all this stuff every day. You only need about 20 stacks of random herbs, doesn't matter which ones. Just as long as you find them, find your best favorite farm spot and go there and get as many as possible. It can be the lower quality ones, it can be the better ones. They all have the same chances. From what I know, they all have the same chances, just from me testing this out. I do end up getting, I think, a little bit more than 20 stacks here. I get like 22 stacks or something like that, or 24. Now I'm going through and I'm going to this macro right here. You barely saw it because it went by pretty quickly, but pretty much it's my milling macro. You do make a macro and then go /use space milling, then go down and then type in /use whatever the herb is, and do that for every single herb. And as long as you have 5 of that herb, don't have any less than that. If you have like 4 or 3, it's going to mess up. But if you have 5 in increments of 5, 10, 15, 20 of that herb, then it's going to mill that for you just by spamming one button. You don't have to like keep clicking. And you see we do get the misty pigments here quite often. I think total I get 24 of them, which is pretty good because we only need 20, right? So any extra ones that I get, I usually sell the Starlight inks singly because they do sell pretty well. I've made a lot of gold off of the Starlight inks as well. I will tell you guys, leveling Inscription was very easy. From 1 to 600, I spent about 4,000 gold just buying the materials off the auction house. I followed a guide at wow-professions.com. I followed that guide. They pretty much tell you all the materials you need. I just collected all of it and then just went through and just used common sense. Then all the glyphs and stuff that I got, I resold on the auction house that I used from leveling it up and actually made all my gold back. So it was actually very profitable because it cost me literally nothing. It's just a little bit of time to get Inscription up. And I gotta tell you guys, when you're doing professions, especially at the beginning of an expansion, it's very important to get those professions maxed out, because later on in the expansion there's gonna be new recipes, there's gonna be new real good stuff, and the people that have their stuff maxed out are gonna be the people that make the most gold right when new stuff comes out. You can see I do get lucky and get the Ace of Tigers, which is one of the best ones you can get. Sometimes those can even sell for about 17, 16k gold. About a week ago I'd say they would have sold for that, but you have to watch the prices every day. So I do put this up for 7,300. Not bad. You know, I still got all of this stuff left over here though. So that's definitely a huge factor. I'm going to go through now and I'm going to sell some of those Starlight inks that we have left over. And then I'm going to turn all of these other pigments into the Ink of Dreams, which is the lower version of it. You can see right here. So I'm just kind of go through there, and I'm going to speed it up once again. And we're now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the blue shoulder enchants and seeing which ones are worth it to sell. Typically, I don't sell them unless they sell for 30 or more gold. Typically. So it's not really worth it to make it because those get undercut really quickly because they're very popular. So they vary in price very quickly. If you're looking at it on the screen right now, you see something like a little poll thing. You're thinking, what is that? What would you like to see? More WoW videos, more Diablo 3, more of both, or some new games? I put this poll up a couple days ago. So far I have 137 votes. Because right now there's not much going on in Diablo 3, but if you guys vote for it a lot, then I'm going to start making more videos on it. But I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from it, just a little bit, just because there's not much going on, and Mists of Pandaria has all the buzz right now, coming up with new guides and this and that. So right now you can see that there's been 61 votes for more World of Warcraft than Diablo 3, and there's been 55 for Diablo. Does it mean I'm going to stop making Diablo videos? No, it doesn't. There's still more time to vote. I'm letting this go on for a week. There'll be a link down below. Just click that, click vote, and leave a comment in the video telling me maybe a little bit behind it. If you want more Diablo 3 videos, what kind of videos would you like? If you want more World of Warcraft videos, what kind of World of Warcraft videos? Or maybe you want new games or something like that too. I'm very open for that. And I'm just going through right now, and I'm looking through some glyphs that are popular, that are going to be worth it, because this one here is selling for about 77 gold, so that's definitely worth it for just Ink of Dreams. Ink of Dreams, I mean, is literally about 10 gold worth of mats right there to make one of these and make 77 gold. So, you know, not bad at all, and it's, you know, all bonus stuff that because we already made all of our gold back and then some from just the Darkmoon card as well. So definitely really good. Make sure you guys vote down below. That'll help me out a lot. Let me know what you guys want to see, because I want to make videos that you guys want to see. You know, it's not all about me, it's all about you guys. So that is the main part of what I do here. And as I keep going through here, I have another announcement to make. You can see on the screen we have the top donator of the week right now. His name is Leonard P. Donate $5. I do say that you guys should donate if you're going to donate $2 or more. That way you'll be entered in any contest I ever do. That way I just look up your information. I see that you're on my PayPal. Oh yeah, that guy donated. I randomize through all the donators and through all the subscribers and stuff, and boom, you can win some prizes. So I'm going to be giving out some epic prizes pretty soon in the future, and you also get posted in videos like this as a recent donator. Got Paya J over there, donated $2, and you also get donator of the week too, which is going to be Leonard P right now at $5. So try and beat Leonard P. It's kind of a cool competition, and it's a way to join up with the Ninja Army, which is something I created. It's something like I want you guys to feel like you're a part of something. I want you to not just be a subscriber, but to be a next level subscriber. And that's how you can do that. There's a link down below. You can donate there as well. It helps me out a lot too, so I can do this full time. And just ask to do $2 or more, because that way you'll be entered into the contest and all that good stuff. So here's the grand totals at the end, guys. Spent 1794 gold. Made 7,300 from the Ace of Tigers, 195 times 2 for the extra Starlight inks that we had left over. Also have the 2,500 for the glyphs. Now, after all of it was all said and done, and made a whole bunch of them. I mainly focused on the monk ones because it's so popular right now. Total coming out to 10,190 gold for a profit of 8,396 gold in about 20 minutes. Just a daily thing that you can do. Whenever you get one of these Scroll of Wisdoms, you can go through this whole transition. You can just sell the Starlight inks if you want to as well. I want to thank you guys for watching, and join the Ninja Army. Hit subscribe up top, and until next time, I'll see you later.